Wow, look how dark it is. Let me get my UV light on. Ooh, fix that problem. Yeah. There we go. It still looks not so great. Gotta work on getting a new camera. I really do. And yeah, you can hear the filter going. It's my turtle tank. I got my baby snapping turtle and my Florida South showing there. Anyway, welcome to Jurassic Room. Man, it has been so long. Look at my last video compared to now. The hair has come back. The beard is in. Oh, trying to think of what I look like now. Like a Norman Reedus's nerdy cousin. But anyway, welcome to Jurassic Room. It has been so long since I've done a Jurassic chat. I think it was like June, July. This is Jurassic chat number 64. And we got a little bit to talk about. I have neglected Jurassic chats a whole year. I've just been too lazy after work to get up and do one. Reactions, everything. And I got to get back to doing all that. Not just because I'm getting paid now, but also because I really need to start doing it. But I really want to come back and do this. It was supposed to be out on Valentine's Day. Ended up doing far more than I thought I was going to be doing on Valentine's Day. And running around and all that. And I was exhausted by the end of the day. Did not want to record. So now you're getting on the 15th. And also after I'm done recording this, and if I can get it edited quickly enough, I'm going to be going for a 3 p.m. showtime of Sonic the Hedgehog with my sister while the others are off on their dates and whatnot. So yeah, I'm going to go see Sonic the Hedgehog. So let's go ahead and cover some Jurassic stuff. Now guys, real quick, because I'm still monetizing this video, really wanted to do this because it's extremely sad. If y'all haven't heard, last year, in 2019, we lost someone hugely important to the Jurassic community. I'm trying to make this, real quick, but also meaningful. We lost someone huge to the Jurassic community, someone that, for the longest time, I've loved watching her videos. She is the queen of our community. She was the queen of our community, man. Astrid from the Jurassic Park collection. If you've seen her videos, huge fan of the franchise. Her collection is amazing. One of the most, when you look at the community, she has one of the coolest collections out there. And unfortunately, she passed away last year. I can't remember everything around it, but it's really sad. And I just want to say, rest in peace, Astrid. You're the queen of our community, and you're sorely missed by all of us. And it's just extremely sad. I feel her boyfriend, I think, was going through on our channel. She hasn't posted, or nothing's been posted since pretty much the Cretaceous camp teaser was put on there. But yeah, Astrid, we're gonna miss you, babe. You are awesome. Or you are awesome. Your channel's still up, and when I was recording this video, I went back and watched some of her videos, and man, gonna miss you. It was just too bad, man. Anyway, and condolences to her family and her close ones, and really to the whole fandom who just loved you in this all, girl. But anyway, let's move on. We're not gonna get too sad into this, but let's see. I actually forgot to find her name. One second. One other thing. As a quick thing, this happened also last year. It's kind of another sad thing. Vanessa Lee Chester, who played Kelly Curtis Malcolm, as I got written here, she actually had a break-in at her mom's house where someone, or more, I'd think, broke into her mom's house and stole her memorabilia from the Lost World. And Jurassic Park, I don't know what she had, but man, it's just real scummy. Someone broke into her mom's house and stole her stuff. And, mostly Jurassic stuff, because that was like her big thing. I don't know how many other movies she was in. I have to look that up, but yeah, stole her stuff, and, that's really scummy. And if anyone ever sees any of that, I don't know what it is, and I don't know if she's recovered it yet or not. But, I mean, if you see any of the stuff that she posted, I don't know if she has yet or not. I wish I knew that, if I could post it here for y'all to help. See any of that stuff for sale, anywhere, because of course it's probably going to go on eBay or whatever. For the most part, report that, and so we can get all that stuff back to her, because that's not cool, man. And then, even if you're a fan and you did that, man, that's just the worst thing ever. I also want to, on another thing, new logo for Jurassic Room. I mean, this is a long time coming, but yeah, I got a new logo, got a new outro, got a new intro for at least 2019, 2020. I think I'm going to change it by the end of the year, like I always do, because I love making new intros. But yeah, if you like it, I actually based it off the Allosaurus, because the Allosaurus has quickly become my new favorite dinosaur of the Jurassic franchise. Yes, it's actually outcompeted the Spinosaurus, even though I still love Spino. Allosaurus has really become my new favorite. I just love Allosaurus, and we're going to talk about it more in this video. And I also kind of based it off of, I was thinking back to Jurassic Park 3, and how Alan Grant, when he arrives in his truck, has an Allosaurus emblem on the side of his truck. And I just thought that how cool it'd be, so I looked at some Allosaurus skeletons, and then kind of made my own one that looked like it. Made the new logo, made it purple, because I think purple is more of an outstanding color. So, there it is. It's pretty neat. And then, see what else is here. So, first set of news we're going to get to. This is going to go over a ton of old news and some new news. Not really going to talk about toys, because I missed out on a lot. Basically, a bunch of repaints, different couple of new species that we've gotten. We also had the new Brachiosaurus and Indominus Rex come out, so there's not really too much new in regards to that. I actually own the Brachiosaurus and Indominus Rex I need to do reviews for. And, but yeah, I'm not really going to cover any toy news. If you want to see the most recent toy news, go over to Andy's Dinosaur Reviews, and he should have you covered for all of that. And in the future, I'll start covering toys again after this video. Although, I'm going to talk about toys for a brief second. I kind of want to show off this guy. Hold on. I got my little Gone 2, my common snapping turtle. He's right there. Hey, buddy. He's ready to be fed. I gotta do a feeding video also. He's right there. Hey, bud. Hey, bud. Yeah. He's like, ooh, it's feeding time. I want some turtle sticks. It's my feeding time. You can see how big he is. Little bugger. Yeah, I actually got him for my birthday. He was on sale on undergroundreptiles.com, so I ended up buying him. And then I put him in the tank with Jumba, the Florida soft shell. He's in there somewhere. But yeah, they get along fine. They don't like to eat turtle sticks with each other. Yeah, really cool little animal. I gotta do a feeding video because they are voracious.
6 weeks.
Tenacious. You have no idea.
But continuing on, we'll talk about toys more in a second. So what else we got here? So a recent post came from Colin Trevorrow, of course the director of Jurassic World 3, that someone had guessed the name for Jurassic World 3. Now, currently the film is going under the title Arcadia. That's for filming locations and all that. They're actually now filming in British Columbia. I think they're actually doing casting calls right now. If I could, I'd get out there in a flash because I want to be in a Jurassic movie. That would be awesome, but I can't remember if they'll be anywhere close. Man, if I had the cash, though, I'd go up there and get to it. Maybe Tyler could do it if he could. But yeah, and personally, I thought this was the title. I kind of stupidly went around saying, oh, this is the new title, this is the new title. Well, it's not confirmed. There were other titles apparently that were in there, like Jurassic World Redemption. I don't really like that one, but that was the most... That was really the only one I could picture other than this one. I didn't really see the other ones working. If you go to Twitter, or Twitter and Instagram and all that, there were some other names pitched that were in that list that didn't really work for me. But the main one that did work for me, that I thought was really cool, now personally I love this title, is Jurassic World New Era. I love this title. I think it's the perfect title for Jurassic World 3. And I think Jurassic... No, it wasn't Jurassic World Fandom. It was someone else. I can't remember what it was. Who it was. I gotta think. But they didn't really like it and all that. But I think New Era is a perfect title. I love it. My only other pitch was like Jurassic World New Dawn. Or New Dawn, I think, was the new title that I had personally thought of. New Dawn. But New Era works perfectly for this movie. And I hope that it is what it will be. Alright, moving on. Let's see. Yeah, toys. Okay, so toys. Yeah, we got some different Lego sets and all that I can't really think of at the moment. But also 17 new species. I think I've got that picture right here, which I actually did post on the YouTube channel a while back. I kind of went through. We already know what some of those dinosaurs were. The Tarbosaurus, Sarcosuchus, Edmontosaurus, Cryolophosaurus. I actually own the Cryolophosaurus also. It's somewhere around here. I actually do own the Cryolophosaurus now. I think Gaseosaurus and Calavosaurus were also on that list. I'm trying to log into my thing so I can find it. Don't know if I'll be able to find it here easily. I scroll down quick enough and I can just edit it all out. Let's see. So much I want to talk about too. I'm probably going to cover in this video. I want to finish that off first. A bunch of Christmas stuff. If you haven't checked out some of my previous videos, go ahead and check those out. I got my Page Master review up and all that also. Morbius and all that. I did my Amber collection for Velociraptor one too. I'm trying to find wherever did I have that picture. I also edited it in. I'll put one find it again. Okay, here we go. Here's the one I had posted. So yeah, the different ones that I already thought of. Let's see, what was number 2? Alliaramus. Alliaramus is another species that's supposed to be added. So other species that, oh yeah, Postosuchus was also added. That we know of now. Back then we didn't really know all these different species. So going from, if you got this picture here, I'll be talking about the different species that I already thought of and knew. At the time, they had already announced Alliaramus, Cryolophosaurus, and Montosaurus. And the other species I had thought of were, 4 was Majungasaurus. I mean, that can't be anything else. And it's got a really cool look to it from what I can tell. It looks like feathers or spikes or whatever. Maybe a Eutyrannus, but no, not with that skull shape. It's got to be a Majungasaurus, which is really cool. 5 is, of course, Sarcosuchus. 6 was Calavosaurus, although I thought it was an Iguanodon. 7 is Postosuchus, which I was right. It was Postosuchus. 8 is Ichthyovenator. I think that was confirmed. I can't quite remember, though. I think it was Ichthyovenator. Number 9 is... Let's see. So, yeah, 14 was the Tarbosaurus. So number 9, I think, will be maybe a Carcharodontosaurus, maybe Giganotosaurus. Not sure because it's a little bigger than the Tarbo. I think it'll be a Carcharodontosaurus in my mind. 9, 10 will be Ornithomimus, I think. Let me find that. 10, yeah, that little one right next to Sarcosuchus. You can barely see it. Number 11 is definitely a Scutosaurus, from what I can think of. 12, you can't really see it in this picture, but in the next picture I'll throw up after this, you can see it's definitely a Sinoceratops. A resculpted one, which looks really awesome. 12, 13, I think will be Euoplocephalus. Or I put a question mark there. I think it's actually been confirmed to be Minmi or something like that. Or no, I think that was Sauropelta. Yeah, I think that was Sauropelta. That was that. And then 14 was Torvosaurus. What I thought it was, it ended up being Tarbosaurus. And then number 15, number 15, I think we already know what it is. I think that is the what is it? The sauropod. It's gonna drive me nuts now. Mosasaurus, Musaurus. That's what it was. 15, I think, is the Musaurus figure that came out. So there you go. They got all those different figures. Yeah, if you look right here, you'll see. There's also this cool unmatched thing going on here. If I can find this picture later on. I think it's a card game. I can't quite tell though. I think I gotta read up on what it was. It looks cool. InGen versus Raptors. So that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, it's unmatched Jurassic Park InGen versus Raptors. So yeah, I guess it is a card game. So it's pretty cool. It's got Muldoon on the front with the Raptors. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, here's like all the other different species I think they're supposed to be added in this picture here. Got like 3 different pictures added total. We got another Stegosaurus thing coming. We got the new Carnotaurus. There's a new Pterosaurus coming, I guess. That Stegosaurus kind of looks cool. It looks a little different. And then here's a bigger picture of all the different species that were added, the new ones. And you can definitely see that Sinoceratops there. So there you go. I also kind of wanted to cover really quick while I'm going through these. I want to cover some of the other stuff I got in these pictures I got to add. I guess this is worth covering. I can actually show this right here. I got this added to my pictures of Colin Trevorrow on Twitter saying, yeah, if there weren't any new species, I'd be pretty bad at my job. So we definitely got new species coming to Jurassic World 3, if that's any consolation. Oh yeah, I gotta do a video about these Godzilla vs. Kong toys also, because they look pretty good. And then I've also got to do my, do like a post/video or whatever not about the Red Knight character I did. If you see this new Red Knight right here, my old Xbox 360 name I used to use, I made into a character that I'm going to start using in videos and whatnot, because there he is right there, the Red Knight. And other than this shirt right here that I'm going to start working on, possibly getting out, you see, it's one of my ideas for a t-shirt that I'm going to start working on to do merch. Shock sausage right there, because it's based on my electric catfish, because he looks like a little sausage and it's electric. Also, check out my Morbius trailer reaction and the Battle of Big Rock reaction compilation I just did, because that took forever to do, forever to deal with the copyright with YouTube and Universal, so it was pretty cool to finally get that out of the way. I think I've got pretty much everything now. And yeah, I'm just kind of going through all this, seeing what I got. I think I gotta do a feeding video. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. I also wanted to put, my mom has a cast on her foot, and I drew this. It's kind of hard to see, but drew Brachiosaurus. It's not incredibly good Brachiosaurus, but it's alright, I guess. Doesn't look so good. Anyway, that's it. That's all the pictures and all I was thinking of. Kind of going through it, getting a couple ideas. Anyway, next we got some of the film news. Let's see what we got here. Oh no, toy news still. We got the 17 species out of the way. 6-inch line we are currently getting. So we've already gotten the Ian Malcolm and the blue figure, or the JP1 Velociraptor out. I've actually got those two in my collection somewhere around here. But yeah, the next figures we're getting, some people have already gotten the Charlie figure right here, as well as the blue and the Owen figure. The people have gotten a hold of them. The Charlie figure is slowly coming out, I believe, now, and the blue and Owen figures are starting to hit the online stores and should start coming into the main stores hopefully soon. And then let's see, the next figure, which I believe will probably be revealed at sorry, look at the turtle, at Toy Fair at the end of the month. The New York Toy Fair will probably be the Dennis Nedry and the Dilophosaurus figure, which I cannot wait for. Cannot wait to get a Dilophosaurus. It looks somewhat realistic, so that's pretty cool. Also, mostly movie news. Kevin Jenkins is the new producer, if you can see him right here, for Jurassic World 3. See, production began a few weeks ago, and I believe it started at Pine Studios, and then now they're, I believe, in British Columbia filming. Let's see. Also, animatronics. We recently got two videos, which I got right here. One showing the head animatronic of one species. A lot of people think it's a Pachycephalosaurus or a Corythosaurus. We'll have to wait and see. Of an animatronic dinosaur. And then we also have a baby, I would think, the Pseudoceratops in a cage. It's a puppet, actually. It's not an animatronic. But I think it's a Pseudoceratops because it lacks the nasal horn, which pretty much all baby trikes have. So probably the baby, a baby Pseudoceratops, which is pretty cool because I really love the Pseudoceratops. Let's see as well, Neil Scanlon, and I forget, hold on, the company that are making the animatronics, but I know Neil Scanlon is involved in that. 1 second. Anyway, my phone just shut off and I don't have my thing in here to do any more research, so in order to do that I gotta just wing it from here on out and just add information in editing. So whatever company that makes the puppets for the Dark Age of Resistance are also working on Jurassic World 3 at this moment, and they're not going to be handled by see what the formerly Stan Winston Studios Legendary Effects, I think, is now what they are. Let's see, moving on. So yeah, in terms of cast for Jurassic World 3, Clayton already covered this yesterday apparently. He to it. Anyway, but yeah, the full cast is so far. Got some big news that Sam Neill, Laura Dern, and Jeff Goldblum are all returning to reprise their roles as Alan Grant, Ellie Sattler, and Ian Malcolm, all for Jurassic World 3. Which leads us also, yesterday, I believe it was yesterday or the day before, I think it was Thursday, it was revealed that Omar Sy and Jake Johnson, who played Barry and Lowry, will be returning to play in Jurassic World 3, leading this to our current cast of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 different confirmed cast members. DeWanda Weiss, don't know who she's going to play yet. Sam Neill, of course, as Alan Grant. Jeff Goldblum as Ian Malcolm. Laura Dern as Ellie Sattler. Bryce Dallas Howard as Claire Dearing. Chris Pratt as Owen Grady. Marmaduke Athi. I don't know who he's going to play yet. B.D. Wong as Dr. Henry Wu. Isabella Sermon as Maisie Lockwood. Daniela Pineda as Zara Rodriguez. Is it Zara Rodriguez? I think it was Rodriguez. My bad if it isn't. Jessica Smith as Franklin Webb. Omar Sy as Barry. And Jake Johnson as Lowry. So that's pretty awesome that we have all these returning cast members for the main event of the Jurassic franchise. So we're getting basically everyone back. So that's really amazing. I cannot wait to see how that pans out. Also, Battle of Big Rock came out. That happened. It finally came out. It was not released prenub to Hobbs and Shaw, but it did come out on FX. I forget the date. Date will be right here. Editor, future me. We'll put it right here. It did come out on FX. I did do a reaction to it in a live stream and a reaction compilation to it. So please check that out as well as the many others that did also, because we had to deal with a lot of copyright issues. So anyway, there you go. It did come out and it was really awesome. Love the new Ceratops and Allosaurus. Go watch it for yourself. It's on YouTube. And then also there was a making of video as well, which you can check out. I have not seen it yet, actually. I have not seen it yet, amazingly. I was going to do a reaction to it, and I will soon, I promise. Also got the Jurassic World Live Tour. I honestly don't know much about it. I haven't watched the numerous videos Jurassic Outpost did for it, but hopefully one day I'll watch them all and understand what it's all about. I know Troodon's in it, so apparently I believe this was supposed to be soft canon. So let's see. Troodon was in it. Genie the Troodon, also Indominus Rex, Blue, and Rexy. So there you go. But yeah, the Arena Live Tour, and maybe if it comes near me, I'll go see it. I know if it's in Florida at some point, maybe I'll have to go see it when my sister. No, I don't know. I want to see it though. Next, Jurassic World Exodus. Oh, I gotta do my Jurassic World Exodus reaction. I gotta do that at some point. I got this in the list. Jurassic World the ride also opened up its gates, and to be honest, I think it's cool. I really do like it. It looks really beautiful. It looks up to date with Jurassic World. I do have some issues with it. Now, going through the ride, I'll do a quick description of it because I think I want to do my own video about the ride specifically. Loved how the Mosasaurus was, because originally that was where the Ultimasaurs were. Now it's the Mosasaurus, and the Mosasaurus was fantastic. The coolest thing in the new ride, in my opinion. Then I believe it leads on down to the Hadrosaurs, or the Parasaurolophus and the Stegosaurus, which unfortunately were the originals. And they're okay. Repaints and everything were alright, but it did feel kind of old to me, and the fact that there's only 2 species of herbivores on this whole ride was really disappointing to me. This felt overly imbalanced in my opinion. I wish they would have taken something like, take the Velociraptor paddock and turn it into like a screen or something that showcased more different dinosaurs, like a field of different herbivores like Triceratops and Apatosaurus and whatnot, similar to the gyrosphere scene in the film. I wish they would have done something like that instead of leaving the old raptor pin in there. They also took out the compies and replaced it with a bunch of damage and pteranodons, or dead pteranodons actually. So there was that. It was still neat, but I wish they would have updated it a little bit more. And then, of course, we go into the Carnivore Cove, I believe it is. And we see the Indominus Rex paddock being broken out of, which is really cool. We go up into the tunnel, of course. We see the Velociraptors attacking, which doesn't really make quite much sense because they seem, I don't know, they might be Delta. And then we see Blue, we see Dilos spitting. The Indominus Rex comes down and snaps. And then we get to the end of the ride where we see the Indominus Rex, or Blue, looking up at the Indominus Rex, and the Indominus Rex is roaring at the boat before turning its head to the T-Rex coming out of the dark area. And then your boat goes down and the ride is done. So quick breakdown of the ride, and it looks really cool. I hope to ride it one day. I really want to go check out the Jurassic Park version in Orlando before they inevitably change it to Jurassic World. And that's definitely gonna happen within the next 5 years, I think, definitely. So anyway, I actually kind of called it they were gonna do a Jurassic World ride. Like years ago, I said they were gonna do it, but you know, they're also doing a new one. I think is it Beijing? I can't remember. I'll type the facts in here with the editor. But I think it's in Beijing. But I can't remember. But it's a new Jurassic Park theme park, Jurassic World theme park. Next, yeah, we got Jurassic World Camp Cretaceous coming out as well. The first, well, technically second ever animated series featuring Jurassic Park, the Jurassic Park franchise. But this one will be handled by DreamWorks, I believe, and will premiere on Netflix. I think it's this summer or next summer. I gotta remember. But it's premiering on Netflix, and there was a trailer that came out. And you can see it right here. A little bit, I think, will be going, or at least a picture, and we end up seeing a Velociraptor. Looks remarkably like, I think it's Delta. It looks more like Delta, and it attacks the screen. It looks really realistic, so I'm really happy about that, considering it's DreamWorks handling it. So we'll have to wait and see what Camp Cretaceous is all about. It's supposed to present new dinosaurs and take place after Jurassic World, but I'm pretty sure it's not canon. So there's that, Camp Cretaceous. Then speaking of cartoons, we also have a new Lego cartoon featuring on Nickelodeon called Lego Jurassic World: Legend of Isla Nublar, which featured an Allosaurus also. I've only seen a handful of it, I think 2 episodes. It's entertaining, but it's still Lego corniness, you know. I do want to see the full everything about it. One of the funny jokes was that they got it, like, I think it's Dennis Nedry's cousin or nephew that's trying to cause havoc and make his own dinosaur park, and that's the whole gist of the show. And they break into like the museum or whatever and steal a VHS tape, which is of course in glass as a relic. So a VHS tape, and I thought that was kind of funny. There's also the secret exhibit that came out. I did not do a video about that. I actually did a live stream of it like halfway through, but I tried to switch my live stream and it corrupted, and I didn't even post, so we don't even have that on YouTube anymore. So I'll have to do a re-reaction to Secret Exhibit at some point. I don't even remember what it was about. I don't even remember because I hopped on the stream with Tyler, and I don't remember anything about the movie anymore. So anyway, there's also an episode of Impractical Jokers where they went and they did their shenanigans at the Jurassic World ride, which is pretty funny. I have to rewatch it and whatever, maybe do a reaction to it. And then leading on, I don't have too much left. So yeah, I already covered the Battle of Big Rock reaction compilation. Look at Andy's for more toys, Andy's dinosaur reviews, and let's see. Also want to show this quick picture real quick of the original Carnotaurus and Allosaurus digital models for the film. Okay, now we also have early concept of Owen coming face to face with an Allosaurus, a Carnotaurus, and a Metriacanthosaurus before the Met unfortunately went extinct. But yeah, this was way cool. A 3-way between 3 different medium-sized carnivores, and it sounds really cool. Although it does seem like it would have been a little much for Fallen Kingdom, but it does look cool. It looks cool. Maybe we'll get something like that in Jurassic World 3. Also, a miniature board game. I believe that was the part that Clayton's discussed a little bit about. Also, I think it's an online. No, it's a physical game. I'm pretty sure. I can't remember if it's online or physical, but they got like little pieces and all that. Based on the films, you play as different characters. It's just a miniature board game. It's pretty neat. I'll try and throw up some pictures. I think I've covered it before though. Oh yeah, casting in Canada. They're already doing the open casting. I already talked about that. I also want to show some of these pictures also, if I can throw them around the screen, of Christian Sensari. I just thought it was cool to shout her out. She is a a designer, a toy designer at Mattel, and she's worked on so many of the different toys. I want to kind of show some of her stuff off. She's worked, I believe, on the Matriacanthosaurus, the Carnotaurus, the Sarcosuchus, all these different figures, and I want to show off a little bit here just so y'all know who she is. It was pretty cool, and I want to show it off. Also, since my last Jurassic chat, we've had so many DLCs for Jurassic Revolution. We've had Claire's Sanctuary, which is where you go back to Isla Nublar, similar to Fallen Kingdom, but you only save a handful of dinosaurs and you create a new park with those dinosaurs. And I believe the new dinosaurs were Albertosaurus, Euoplocephalus, and no, not Euoplocephalus. I'll throw them up here. I know Albertosaurus was in there, but I can't remember the other ones, unfortunately. We also had the Ceratops thrown in, but that was just a free thing that was thrown into the game. For Battle of Big Rock. We already have Allosaurus. We don't have to have Allosaurus. And then we have the Secrets of Dr. Wu, which basically you go to a secret location on, I believe, Isla Decano, and you create a bunch of hybrids for Dr. Wu, including the Stegoceratops, which is a behemoth of an awesome dinosaur. The Enceladicus, which was an interesting herbivore, and it's pretty neat. I think it's lower tier from most people, but I think it's pretty cool. And pretty much the overpowered overlord of that whole thing, the Spinoraptor, of course, Spinoraptor hybrid, which was really awesome, really cool skins for that dinosaur. Then we also had Allura Titan and Troodon as the other two dinosaurs in that DLC, so that was really cool to finally get Troodon. We've also, if y'all haven't checked out some of these mods, Best in Slot and Gaming Beaver and all these different gamers have been covering them. These mods look amazing. They actually just did one for the Troodon, look at the Telltale game, and the Troodon looks awesome. Okay, moving on. We also, the final DLC that came out like 2 months ago was the Return to Jurassic Park DLC, and we had Laura Dern, Jeff Goldblum, and Sam Neill return to reprise their roles as the original cast for the game. It was really awesome. And also Frontier went through and redid a bunch of the dinosaurs. T-Rex, I think Gallimimus, Parasaurolophus, Stegosaurus, Tyrannosaurus, Triceratops, giving them all new models, new skins. Also the Raptor as well. The Raptor is also really well. We also got tons of new skins, including JP3 Velociraptors, male and female, Tiger Stripe Raptors, Original Raptor, through the board. Like, they hit it so well. The Stegosaurus looks amazing. It looks just like the Lost World. The T-Rex has basically a bulkier and a facelift, which looks pretty awesome. Trike looks like the Trike from Jurassic Park, although albeit not as blue. Of course, you can get all that into all that. It's more brown, unlike the animatronic. Yeah, watch Best in Slots videos if you want all that covered. But yeah, the Return to Jurassic Park DLC was pretty awesome. We also got Pteranodons also in that DLC, and tons of other really... My bad, my camera cut off. Let me fix it real quick. Anyway, as soon as I was getting onto that, the Cretaceous Dinosaur Pack, which features Acrocanthosaurus, Dreadnoughtus, and Iguanodon. Really cool dinosaurs all there. And then we also had the Carnivore Dinosaur Pack, which featured Proceratosaurus. Oh no, Acrocanthosaurus was in the Carnivore Pack. So the Carnivore Pack had Acrocanthosaurus, Herrerasaurus, and Proceratosaurus. All really cool. The Cretaceous Dinosaur Pack had Carcharodontosaurus, Dreadnoughtus, and Iguanodon. So that was also really cool. And the Herbivore Dinosaur Pack had Dryosaurus, Oranosaurus, and Euoplocephalus. So that was also really cool. And then we also had the Raptor Skin Pack, which features the original Raptor Squad skins. Blue, Delta, Echo, and Charlie all got their own skins. And that's literally it. I've covered everything on my list. So, other than that, guys, I guess this new Jurassic chat is done. Hope y'all enjoyed. I'm going to go edit this and hopefully get everything ready so I can go see Sonic in a few hours. Hope y'all enjoyed this Jurassic chat. Hope y'all are glad that I'm back. Trying to do some reactions also later on and through this weekend. I've just been swamped. Like this past week, I was really tired. Just wanted to get to Saturday and just rest. So I got that going for me. And this past year, I've just been so slow at making videos. I just haven't been motivated, and I'm just tired after work, and I don't want to do anything like creative, whatever. I've been working on my drawing and stuff like that, but so other than that, I haven't really done much. So sorry about that, and hopefully now I can just, 2020 is the year, we'll hit it, or I'll hit it, get the content out, get paid maybe a little bit, get some merch out, because I want to make merch also because I love doing art and whatnot. I also want to do like posters and also as well, just depending. I want to do more stuff with the animals. I also want to work on getting more, of course, more. I want to get an editing laptop so I can also stream games. Well, not stream, but record gameplay. Maybe get Tyler or whoever else in the community want to play different games. But I don't really like to play too often. And I'm like, I want to just get a computer so I can only play Bigfoot the game, you know? So I can do like that multiplayer, and then maybe some other games, I'm not sure. Maybe do Stranded, I think it's Stranded, and then so forth on with that. I don't know what games I'd play. Maybe Dead by Daylight, don't know. But yeah, other than that, and I also, let's see what else is there. Also get some new camera equipment, possibly, so I'm no longer recording on my phone. Actually get a camera to record with, so I can edit on the laptop as well, among other things. So I'm gonna leave y'all here. Man, I've also lost a ton of weight since 2019. Getting a job helps you do that. But anyway, thanks for watching, guys. Stay tuned for more videos, and we are almost there. We are almost to the 3,000 subscriber mark. So let's hit that 3,000 subscriber mark. And I'm gonna leave y'all out by looking at Gone 2 and Junebug really quick. If you haven't noticed, they're named after Lilo and Stitch characters. There he is, little fella. Oh, it's a little spiky. Think of a cute little name to call him, Snappy Snap or something like that. I don't know. Hey, little boy. Where are you? There you are. Hello. Hello. Thinks it's feeding time. I gotta feed him at some point. Then you see Jumba in the background there, I think. He's behind the turtle dock. Oh, maybe I'll spook him a little bit. You can't really see him too well. But anyway, there you go. Jurassic Chat 64 complete.